I'm Jane Woody from Spring Hill Elementary. I teach second grade. We did a pirate breakout on Talk Like a Pirate Day where the children had to solve equations and then put the answers in number order from least to greatest. They had to find odd or even numbers and put those numbers in order from least to greatest, and work on common and proper nouns and write those down, and they used all their answers to open locks that would get them to the treasure in the pirate treasure box.
Are those treasure maps and stuff?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Uh-huh. And it looks like your teacher. Who's your teacher?
Miss Woody.
It looks like she had you doing some math problems and some language problems.
Yeah.
And why was she having you do that?
Like, you had to answer these.
Uh-huh.
These and right down here, and all these, like you had to put the codes in.
And then if you put the codes in, then what would happen?
Like, here, let me just...
Well, what would happen if you put the code in right?
It will unlock.
Children are sometimes not wanting to come to school. I was looking for a way to get them engaged in the activities. This breakout seemed like a fun way to have them excited to come to school. They don't seem to do a lot of relating to others at home, and so they need to come to school and learn to work together. It's something they might not have done before. And so this was a fun activity to get everybody busy and engaged and make them look forward to coming to school instead of just sitting at home on a tablet or a phone.
We had to, so what was on here, we had to put it on like the 3 keys.
So what you're telling me on that sheet of paper, if you solve the problems right, and that would give you a code, and then what did you do with the code?
So we put in the numbers.
Uh-huh. And then once you got all the locks unlocked, what were you able to do?
We were able to unlock it.
Very cool. And then when you opened the box, what did you find?
We found some treasure.
All right. So
What's inside? What's inside? Open it. Open it. What's inside? We still don't open it. Wait. No, it opens. It opens. Take a see.
Year in education, and it has been a very difficult year. The kids are a little different, a little more active, a little more wiggly, and have trouble conforming to normal classroom standards. An example of a math activity we did this week, I handed the children what they thought was a blank piece of paper, and they had to figure out where the problem was, and it took them a minute to figure out that they needed to find a black light to make the problem show up. And then they could solve them.
So how did the kids react when you first gave it to them?
Confused. They looked at me like I had lost my mind. And I kind of fussed at them, get your math done, come on, we gotta go, it's almost lunchtime. And then one child figured out quickly to run to the black light, and he got his problems answered first. I've changed my classroom. There are no desks. The children don't have any assigned seats. They are able to pick a seat that suits their learning style best, even if that's lying on the carpet, that's absolutely fine. We have lap desks and whiteboards and clipboards so they can work about anywhere. We did this activity to work on skills and review skills in a fun and engaging way. They're bored if they come to school and work on worksheets or out of a textbook or just reading online, but by getting active and working in groups, it helps them learn to work cooperatively as well as practice the skills they need to know.